Well, hey there. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. You can call me Pajama Grandma. Welcome to What's She Up To Now. This is a place I document and I share what am I doing every day as I transition from the brick and mortar world of business to the online world of business. And today I want to talk a little bit about planning. And I don't know if I've shared my planning process with you or not before, but I want to kind of document it and share it and let you know that each of us, how we plan, how we think about what we're going to do, how much research we do, how much action or how much study or how much time it takes us before we actually take action, it's going to be different for each of us. It's different for me based on the project that I'm doing. And I've learned about myself that I get better and faster at making decisions and implementing things and taking action, the more clear I am on the result that I want. So for example, Heather Ann Havenwood and I are doing and starting on May 1st a 90-day challenge. We're doing a 90-day challenge where I'm demonstrating YouTube live video for 90 days, how to do it, what to do, and this is what I'm going to talk about planning. And she is doing LinkedIn. LinkedIn Live is now coming online for a few select people. And I actually applied, but I haven't heard if I got in or not. So I think Heather's been on LinkedIn a lot longer than me, and she's been building, and she's got a huge following there. I think she's got over 24,000 people on LinkedIn. Like I've only got 22,100 or something. So I haven't been on LinkedIn. I just started looking at LinkedIn last year, probably end of summer, early fall. I started noticing, hey, LinkedIn's a pretty powerful tool. Seems to be where my people are. Why am I not paying any attention to LinkedIn? And I started to actually pay attention to LinkedIn. And I think I went from about 2,000 followers up to where I am now, 22,000, a little over 22,000 since then. So that's pretty good progress on that particular platform for me. Now, I'm not doing LinkedIn though. I want to do YouTube because I only have, I think 47, 48 subscribers on YouTube because I haven't paid any attention to YouTube. So in this last year with all the videos and all the content that I've created, I just kind of used YouTube as a place to store my videos so that I could share them and share the links to them with other people in a really quick and easy way. And I recently learned the power of YouTube, that it's this incredible search engine. And I should have known because all of my favorite leaders are advertising on it in front of my favorite videos all over the place across all my different interests. So if that's happening with all my interests, you know it's happening with everybody, right? So I decided, Heather and I have become friends. She was in my women's summit. I decided, well, I want to learn YouTube. So what better way to learn anything, in my opinion, than to do a challenge, either a personal challenge or a group challenge. And she called me up one day and said, hey, I want to learn about YouTube and LinkedIn. I want to do live video. You're doing a ton of live video. Let's do something together. So we talked about it and we decided we would do a challenge. And she wanted to do a 90-day challenge. Now, I agree with her because if she teaches people to be influencers, and if you want to become an influencer, if you want to accomplish anything really, really fast, you do something toward moving toward that every single day, a little something every day to make that happen. And there is no better way to become an influencer and to get a huge impact in the area that you want to impact than to do a live video every day in a row for 90 days. In a lot of different industries, you'll see these 90-day pushes. Network marketing is where I first, I think, experienced and saw it, where people were doing this 90-day push. A lot of coaches and coaching programs will do a 90-day push. Hey, you need to really push at this thing and focus on this thing for 90 days to get traction, to get some momentum behind it. So I was like, yeah, let's do a 90-day challenge. So I'm going to focus on YouTube for this challenge, and she's going to focus on LinkedIn Live. Now, you don't have to do YouTube or LinkedIn Live to be part of the challenge. You can use whatever platform you want. I do Facebook. I've done Facebook Lives for over a year now, every single day, with the exception of my voice last week. But I still found a way to get a video done, even though I couldn't speak, physically couldn't speak. So Facebook Live is an option. Instagram Live is an option. I'm sure, you know, I think Snapchat and those things there's still a lot of things that I've never explored that would be an option to participate in this 90-day live video challenge. Because a live video is a live video, right? It doesn't, to be honest, it doesn't have to be you speaking like I am right now in this Facebook Live. It can be a live you talking on a PowerPoint video. You can get really creative with it. And I'm going to encourage people as they do the YouTube challenge as part of my YouTube challenge, and I don't know how Heather will do it with the LinkedIn, but to really make this whole thing their own and to test and experiment and figure out what works for you. and I'm being selfish about this, I want to figure out YouTube so that I can leverage that platform better. I mean, I figured out Facebook. I've kind of figured out LinkedIn Live. I figured out Instagram a little. I don't get Instagram. I'm going to admit that right now. But Instagram Live, I've been doing Instagram TV since I think the first week they started it. I've done a daily Instagram Live every day since the beginning. And maybe it was like the beginning is maybe the first week. I don't remember exactly when it started, but it was like last summer or last fall. But when it started, I heard about it from a group that I was doing a 365 challenge in. And as soon as I saw it, I signed up and I started doing it the next day. So challenges, I love challenges. Now, my planning process, and I don't know how other people do it. This is how I do my planning. And planning to me is the most important part of anything that you do. And it doesn't mean you get frozen in paralysis and analysis of paralysis by trying to go out and find all kinds of information and things. It means that you plan in the way that works for you. This is the method that works for me. When I decide I'm going to do something, and I get an old-fashioned notebook. I just grab a notebook and I start writing things down. So for example, the 90-day challenge, let me sneak to that. I've got tabs in this because I'm actually doing more than one project in this notebook right now. But I'm doing a Hook Story Offer 30-day challenge. Today's day 27 for that. So I've got one tab of that. I just finished a course on doing challenges for Funnel Kitchen. So that's in this notebook. And then I've got the 90-day challenge, which is starting on May 1st. So what do? I write myself some questions. What am I thinking about? What do I need to know to pull this challenge off and to do this challenge? And then I start mapping out, well, what are some ideas and things I want to cover in the challenge? And I just brainstorm them out and write them down. And then I actually look at what are the objections to doing a 90-day challenge? Why would somebody not want to participate? Why would they think they couldn't do it? Why would they think it wouldn't work? Why would they think it wouldn't work for them? What outside of them might be impacting them that would cause them to say, nope, I can't do this? What resources, what time? And to me, external things always, to me, they boil down to competition a lot. Since my life and my experience is business and other businesses, competition is one of the biggest things, or environmental changes, or legislative changes, or law changes, or ordinance changes in a particular local business. Those are the things that I think of when I think of external reasons that something couldn't happen. Russell Brunson, I learned he pretty much always goes that traffic is the external objection. People think they don't know how to get traffic, or they don't know how to get traffic. And that's because he sells a software program that helps people to bring people to their businesses, right? To market their businesses. But I like to look at that then, and I actually create a grid out that talks about and looks at, I brainstorm all the possible objections, or I call them beliefs, false beliefs, or beliefs that people have about the thing I'm sharing with them. So I've done this for the 90-day challenge. I brainstormed out, well, what are all the things that might prevent somebody or their objections to doing a 90-day challenge? Because the mechanism that I want people to do is, I want them to participate in this 90-day challenge. Number one, I know how freaking powerful they are and the impact that it can have on their life. If you want to become an influencer in any area, if you do something 90 days in a row, people are going to notice you. You're going to rise to the top of your industry. Why? Because the vast majority of the people on the planet will never do a 90-day challenge. They will never get up the gumption, and it's not that hard, you guys. I've done over 500 days in a row a live video. It's not that hard. If a grandma can do it, you guys can certainly do it. So that's part of why I do this. But I map this out so that I know what is going to stop people, so I can speak to that. Oh, I don't have the time. Well, guess what? I knock out my videos every morning in less than an hour. And I do between 5 and 8 videos every single morning, live videos. And it's less than an hour. How do I do it? I get up an hour before my granddaughter comes. I'm actually watching my granddaughter these days, 5 days a week. So I get up every morning and I do it before she comes. Now I was getting up early and doing them every morning anyway, so it hasn't really impacted that. It has impacted other things that I do and other projects in my interviewing schedule and my podcasting interviews and my Women's Summit schedule, but it hasn't impacted my ability to create content every single day. And I've continued to rise in my area, in my field, because I'm out there every single day. Think Gary Vee, think Russell Brunson hasn't been out there every single day, and I've noticed that. Steve Larson's out there consistently twice a week. Grant Cardone. I mean, who can fill a 35,000 person stadium if they're not out there sharing and being in front of people every single day? And there's tons of other examples of that, but depending on your field or your area of expertise, you'll know who those people are in your field. Are they in front of other people? Are they visible? Are they vocal? Can people hear them, see them, know them, so that when they think of what it is that they do, that's the first person that comes to mind? If I am thinking about marketing, online marketing, Russell Brunson immediately comes to mind, because he has created this publishing dynasty where they just publish constantly. And now he's got a whole team of people publishing for him, so it doesn't just have to be him. I think and this is again another online example, Stephen Larson. I don't know if you know who he is or not, but I would say look him up if you're doing anything online. He has made an incredible amount of progress in just about a year and a half time, because of his consistent publishing schedule, his video and his podcasting, his YouTubes, everything. And that's all about publishing. So I plan that out. Now, once I look at those things and I think about the stories and things I'm going to tell, I just start brainstorming what I'm going to cover. Now this one, normally it's a 30-day challenge, and so those are a lot easier for me to map out. Let me see if I've got one in here. Here's one. Okay, actually this is the last 20 days of a 365-day Facebook Live challenge I did last year. We were coming up in the last 20 days, and I'm like, geez, what do I want to do the last 20 days to kind of make an impact? So I decided what I would do is I was going to share the 20 biggest lessons I learned and the 20 biggest things I got out of participating in this 365-day challenge. So what did I do? On day like 3, it says day, I can't see. Magnifying glass, please. On day 345, I started this. So on day 344, I decided I was going to do this. I brainstormed out just 20 things. I didn't put them in any order. I just brainstormed them out, wrote them down, and then you can see each day from 345 to 365, I just looked at the topic and I talked about on that day's video, you're not going to die, celebrate the little things. You're going to suck at first, but that's what makes you better. Nobody's watching. Do it for that one person that is watching. Action trumps all. What's working? You've got this. Things like that. So I just wrote down big things, and then I would talk about that for a couple of minutes. That is how I planned. Maybe because I'm old, I can pick a topic. The other thing I like to do is I like to brainstorm topics on 3x5 cards. I know this is like so old school. It's kind of funny, right? Sorry about the alarm. This is so old school. It's really funny. But when I need just quick videos, quick topics, I thought, well, how am I going to do this? So what I did is on 3x5 cards, I just write a couple of words. Respond, 100% you, frequency of pain, love. And then I will just hop on and I will start talking about that topic as it relates to the group that I'm speaking to. So I am a 3x5 card person, and I've got actually hundreds of topics in here. I've got probably 200 cards here. Well, maybe more. There might be 300. Well, there's probably more than that. 300 or 400 topics already mapped out. Now, what's interesting is I can use those same topics to speak to my chronic pain group as I can speak to my Supersize Your Business people. The word love, how does that apply to the Supersize Your Business people? That applies to them one way. And then how does the word love trigger something that I can speak to my folks with chronic pain about? So that is another way that I plan. Another thing I do just to keep track of what I'm doing is I just took an old planner that my daughter gave me, and I just keep track every day of the videos that I'm creating, the content that I'm creating. So that number one, so I remember what day I'm on. So that I keep track of the files as I save them in my computer, because every video I create, not the live videos on my personal page, my personal Facebook page, but the other videos I will capture. And then the 365-day challenge in the private group, I didn't keep those either. But the videos I create for content, I download those on my computer, then I upload them to YouTube, which YouTube is my saving platform, and then I have access to them later on. So if I want to use them as a bonus for a course, or if I want to share some information with one of my coaching students, I'm like, oh, I did a video on this. Let me just grab that video and share it with you. Then I don't have to spend the amount of time of the video retelling them that information. I can just go find a video and share that video with them. And I've got a couple thousand at least videos created now at this point. So I have a lot of content that I can call on and I can reuse and repurpose in a lot of different ways, right? So that's how I plan. That's how I do it. That's how I create my content. Now there's all kinds of amazing detailed ways of how you can find content, how you can create content, how you can plan out your content, your marketing schedule, your content planner schedule. But I wanted to share, this is exactly how I do that. Now I think I am I'm not up to 90. I think I'm at about 50 days for my 90-day YouTube challenge. What I plan on doing each of those days. Now, I'm doing twofold things on that because I think it's important. I'll probably do 2 videos a day for the 90-day live video challenge. One will be a training, information, sharing what I'm doing on that particular day's video. And then I'm going to actually go out and do that video demonstrating what I'm talking about in the training video to show people how I apply that to my market. Haven't decided if I'm going to use it to my Women's Summit market, or to my Supersize Your Business market group, or to my chronic pain group. I was thinking chronic pain, but I have personal resistance toward the chronic pain work and the chronic pain group that I haven't overcome yet. So I'm thinking it's not going to be chronic pain. So I'm kind of eliminating them one at a time. But I am up to I'm only up to day 45 with topics. So I'm only up to day 45 mapping out what I want to be the training topics for my part of the 90-day challenge. I'm going to do YouTube again, and Heather's going to do LinkedIn. So I don't know if she's going to do it the same way. She might just do her LinkedIn video every day and then do a different way of sharing the how to do it, the ins and outs, the tips and tricks and strategies. We're also doing a weekly Q&A call, so you can hop on and you can ask us anything about either YouTube or LinkedIn with respect to how to make the live work and how to get and become the influencer you want to become on that particular platform. And again, I've got a lot of Facebook experience, Instagram experience, and YouTube experience. And I'll be perfectly honest, I'm not just going to make a YouTube video and only share it on YouTube, right? This will be my thing that goes out on my 25X plan. I will be doing the videos. I'm going to make sure they're under 10 minutes, because if it's under 10 minutes, which is probably why I'm going to split it into 2 videos, any video under 10 minutes, and if I do portrait instead of horizontal, is it landscape versus portrait? Yeah, portrait instead of landscape. I can share on Instagram Live, LinkedIn, not live, but I can share that on my LinkedIn and on a bunch of other platforms, but it's got to be under 10 minutes. So I'm planning on keeping each of my videos under 10 minutes and each of the topics. And I'm going to train on one and then demonstrate it in the other. And I'll share both of those with people. And I think I'll probably build mine into a members area on my favorite platform, ClickFunnels, so that I can, again, share this again down the road. It's incredible. It's going to be incredible content. I've done some of the things before and shared them. It's going to be great content about tools and strategies and tips and tricks and things that work and don't work, how to create, end cards, because I need to figure out how to do those, how to create great thumbnails and things like that, because I don't create any thumbnails. I just share a video shot of me usually talking or being weird. That's my thumbnail. Not a very effective thumbnail. So that's part of why I'm doing the YouTube. I want to learn to get really, really good at that and really effective at that. And so it'll be a lot of me teaching something, then testing it. No, that didn't work. That was an epic failure. I got no views on that. Let's try something else. And then I'll talk about the topics and the best strategy. And I've already done some of this because I'm trying to figure it out and do it myself. How to find the best topics and the things that you want to talk about and how you want to present it on your YouTube channel. How to set up a YouTube channel. All of the above. So that's how I plan these things out. By the end of today, I will have my 90 topics. Will they change? Absolutely. I will map it out. I recently did a 30-day customer challenge, getting customers. And on that, I had originally mapped out, this is how I'm going to teach. This is what my strategy is going to be. And as I went through it, it ended up tweaking and some of the days moved around. That happens because we just want to get an overall 30,000 foot view picture and plan of what I'm going to do, and then I actually start implementing it. And as you take action and implement it, you get more feedback and information from the people you're sharing it with, and then you tweak and change based on their needs, not based on my idea of what I think they need or want. So that's it. That's a little bit of my planning process. I wanted to share that today. I'm getting excited about this. I've been excited all along, but it's getting so close that I'm really getting excited about it now. Go out and make it an awesome day. If you're interested in participating in this challenge, you can probably find it on my feed every day. But if you'd like and you can't find it easily and quickly, just go ahead and send me a message. I'll get you the link. That's it. Take care. I will, of course, be with you all tomorrow. Have an awesome day. Think about how you plan, and if there's anything I can help you with respect to planning, hit me up, and I will show you more in depth of what I do and how I do it and why I do it. Take care. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.